Okay, yeah, sorry about the delay there from the beginning of the stream and the last one. Had to do a bit of stuff off stream, but now we're good. So, for this one of the CPU Tournament Season 2, number 3, I guess. So, we've got Palutena, King K. Rool, Galaxia Knight, and Meta Knight. For some reason, both of them showed up in random, so I'll go with it. Rosalina and Luma, Captain Falcon returns. Toon Link, Shulk also returns, so that's kind of scary. Because he's the only person that defeated Captain Falcon. Like, Captain Falcon being here is kind of terrifying, but Shulk being here as well. And it looks like Falcon's going to have to play Shulk in the next game if Shulk beats Toon Link, which is most likely going to happen. And then we've got Bowser versus Roy, Greninja versus Pikachu, sorry, Joker versus Lucario, and Incineroar versus Pit for game 1 of each of these matches. I might only be able to do half of this bracket and then have to do the other half later, but I should be able to get the first half done, for sure. Yeah, for game 1 we've got Palutena versus King K. Rool. I believe you've already seen this match before. At Wily Castle from Mega Man 2, I believe is what it's from. It looks a lot like the one that was in Mega Man 2, but all the Wily Castles look the same to me. Palutena going for a back air. King K. Rool not doing that great at the beginning here. Gets hit by another back air. Using the shield to block all the damage from the back air from King K. Rool. King K. Rool's dodging a lot of these explosive flames, although he doesn't dodge that one. He's at 121.7% now. Palutena only being hit once, and she goes for the down air, which just kill at the beginning here. She's just lighting the explosive flames rip like it's PK Fire, but it's actually working pretty well, although Palutena is going to get forward tilted there by King K. Rool and Nair into neutral special. Not that great of a look for Palutena, but she's done pretty good at the beginning of this fight. Looks like she's starting to become shook that King K. Rool is starting to get all of this damage, and she went from, at 6% to now at 104.2, but that kind of just happens on the second stock against these CPU. Opt for forward tilt for the 2-frame instead of down tilt. Don't really know why. Okay, we're going to see a few forward airs from Palutena, only one connecting. Just get edge guarded by King K. Rool there, but she is able to tech the hit and get back to stage. Even do an up throw on K. Rool and an up tilt there. Looks like King K. Rool stopped running at the wrong time and got hit by the explosive flame. Having to play like Minesweeper out here, dodging all of this explosive flame. Or I guess all of these explosive flames. But yeah, at 166% here and still living against King K. Rool. All he has to do is just down throw or down tilt and then forward smash, because King K. Rool is a character in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Going for a dash dance there and gets hit by the up air. Could see a 3-stock here, but it's highly unlikely, just like the likelihood of us seeing a reverse 3-stock from King K. Rool is also unlikely. Gonna get hit by the up smash there. Now at 89%. Palutena at 187.7. Gets hit by the forward air, and then it's gonna be enough to kill. Looks like a back air, kind of, and like back air looks like a forward air, so it kind of confuses me, but starting to get better at calling it out. I'm referring to King K. Rool's aerials. Gonna roll directly into that explosive flame, I was gonna say, and then he actually did it. That would be my strategy. It's pretty optimal, I would say. Palutena's gonna jump into the neutral special, and then roll into the neutral special. King K. Rool opting to just run underneath the explosive flame. His dash actually brings him kind of low to the ground, so it's not a bad option, but don't really know why it worked. Gonna go for the side special to punish the counter, although didn't really punish it. He just threw out the side special and hoped for the best, it looked like. Just like he's doing with neutral special here. He is starting to make somewhat of a comeback with that up smash, but So last stock at 135%. He's going to have to get a lot of hard reads on Palutena, and she's not making it easy on him, landing a dash check into up air. Another up air, he's starting to get trouble. Palutena is starting to get really nervous and play aggressively, but King K. Rool's kind of keeping it cool. Wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it did. Gonna land the back air. We could see the reverse 3-stock actually happening now. Like, it looked pretty bad at the beginning here. He almost did it. He would be the first person in CPU tournament history to get a reverse 3-stock and pulls it off with a down smash. You know what's bad? Whenever King K. Rool destroys Palutena. Like, that's how you know he's a good character, is because he destroys Palutena. At least the CPU K. Rools are. Most online K. Rools aren't really that good offline, but if they have a really good offline King K. Rool, then they're terrifying. But now we have Galaxia Knight versus Meta Knight.
3, 2, 1, go!
Basically, we're just watching the fight on Smash Bros. Brawl, except on a Wii U stage. So it's kind of like Project M, except it'd be like Project B. I don't know why anybody would want to make a Project B, but sure. And then I go for a drag down back air. I'm gonna choose the up air to get out of that situation. Goes for a foot sword to down air, although misses. This is actually a really cool looking fight. Like, they're fighting in the air a lot. Most characters usually just fight on the ground, but these two are actually going through and fighting on the air, although now that I say that, they're going to the ground a lot more. It's because their aerials are really good, but still not the best in the game or anything like that. Did Galaxia Knight just crawl and down tilt at Meta Knight? I think that was a crawl. Like, I didn't even know Meta Knight had a crawl, but it kind of looked like, because he was looking down and I saw his feet moving slowly. It could have been a walk, but I don't actually know the animation of the walk for Meta Knight because I don't play him enough. Yeah, Galaxia Knight taking the stocks there with the forward air. It's Meta Knight. Gonna parry the neutral air. Isn't Galaxia Knight, like, in Kirby, of just a better version of Meta Knight? Like a more powerful one? Or something like that? I don't know that much about Kirby lore. All I know is that Kirby is some kind of super-powered character that eats people that, like, create black holes, so that's basically just Kirby. Yeah, forward air from Galaxia Knight after losing a stock to Meta Knight there is gonna give him the lead back instead of making it tied. Both of these characters are getting a lot of hits, but only doing like 2% off of them. Unless they hit a special like Meta Knight with the up special, they're taking the lead by 0.8. Though Galaxia Knight's gonna take the lead again, and Meta Knight lands a drag down forward air into dash back there. Or I believe it was like drag down back air. I don't think forward air can be dragged down. I'm gonna land an up tilt. Not actually a bad punish if somebody's just aerialing it. It's good anti-air, it's really fast. Galaxia Knight was going for some sort of a read there, although just abandoned it. And he gets a read with the air dodge into his forward smash. Gets a double parry, and it's still living at around 79%. Both of these characters died to like their own forward air around 80% if you're edge guarding with it, so now Galaxia Knight is at kill percent. Although gets a really cool combo off the side there, Meta Knight is able to get back to stage. Side special, gonna continue to push Galaxia Knight's lead. It looks like neutral B is not gonna be enough to kill Galaxia Knight there, and barely living forward air. Both of them opting the side special back to stage, although Galaxia Knight goes for Dimensional Cape and gets punished by neutral special. Punishes that neutral special with a back air from Galaxia Knight there. Another side special, although use it to punish the neutral special with a back throw. Every time that I see Meta Knight, I think of Kirby right back at you, Meta Knight. I don't know why, but that's just like the Meta Knight voice that I just think of Meta Knight speaking in. Which, if you haven't heard his voice in that show, it's great, but same thing with DDD. Although Kirby has just kind of retained the same voice. Galaxia Knight going for a footstool on Meta Knight there. It's not going to be enough to kill. Meta Knight still had a jump and an up special there. And back air is going to be enough to kill Meta Knight there. So Galaxia Knight moves on against King K. Rool next round.
You've much yet to learn.
Most of these fights taking about 4 minutes each, so pretty slow round 1. But now we get to see Captain Falcon returning from his loss in the Contest of Champions. He did not win Contest of Champions, so he is allowed to play any character in any game in Season 2, as long as he enters the tournament. Unless he can't really enter a Contest of Champions, because, I mean, unless he gets in, but don't know if he's going to get in. He should be able to beat Rosalina, though. No, Rosalina's doing a bit of damage to him. Lands a down tilt. The Falcon lands a side special and a dash tag, starting to get his momentum going. Another side special and a nair that time. I mean, Rosalina and Luma, they are at kill percent for side special, but it's not really a true combo. It's pretty risky to go for, actually, because if you miss it and they air dodge it, you just die. So he is going to go for down air, and it is going to hit Rosalina's stress, which will knock her down all the way to the bottom blast zone and allow Falcon to take the first stock. In under a minute, actually, so games are starting to speed up. Can't tell it's the afternoon here because this stage has different backgrounds depending on what time of day it is, and right now it's in the middle of the afternoon. It's like 5 o'clock, probably like around 5:16ish. Let me actually see, 5:19. So that's the actual time. I'm gonna go for up special and kind of hit on the other side of Rosalina. That was weird. Like if you saw where he was after landing it. I'm gonna go for a Falcon kick. That was pretty risky. And then he dodges Luma. Barely. If Luma would have hit him with the back air, he most likely wouldn't have survived. Although that back air and nair is not going to be enough to take him out. Although his recovery is not going to be enough to save him. So I guess it was. But he does land a down smash, taking Rosalina and Luma's second stock. So now it's an even games in terms of percent. But Falcon does have a stock lead. Now losing the percent evenness. Gonna land that up special, although Rosalina just techs the hit. Well, Luma didn't make it back to stage, sadly. Rosalina falling at speed of light, if you can't tell. That's her fast fall speed. No, not really, but that'd be kind of hilarious if it was. That's pretty much Jigglypuff's fast fall speed, actually. Yeah, her fast fall speed's just slightly faster than her normal fall speed, which is one of the slowest in the game, so it's not that great for her, but I mean, having a slow fall speed has its advantages, obviously, but you still get juggled a lot harder. Looks like Dash Tag is going to be able to take Rosalina and Luma's third stock for Falcon. So Falcon is going to move on and have to play... Like, who is this in the next fight? Oh yeah, Toon Link and Shulk. So we could see a run back of Shulk versus Falcon again. A match as old as time, I guess. Or we could see Falcon fight Toon Link. Either way, the more Falcon, the better. Sadly, Meta Knight will not be able to return to his favorite stage and listen to his favorite music, but Shulk and Toon Link are going to be there. Or at least he won't be able to play on it, but he will be able to spectate in the background. Now that he's been defeated in round 1. I mean, there are winners and losers in every tournament, so you can't be that mad if you lose round 1. Like, somebody has to win and somebody kind of just has to lose. But yeah, it looks like Toon Link's gonna be lower in percent and gonna get killed by Dash Tag there, which did 1% by the way. Yeah, Toon Link was at like 105 and got knocked to 106, I think, or it might have been 106 or 7 after being hit by the dash attack from Shulk. I'm gonna go for jump art, so we'll get back to stage. Just going through the bombs instead of, trying to avoid them. Not a bad option really, because bombs don't really do that much. For Toon Link at least. For Young Link you want to avoid bombs at all costs, and then for Breath of the Wild Link you probably want to avoid them off stage, I would say. Like, they're not that threatening on stage, but for Young Link you get combos out of them, for Toon Link you get damage, and then for Breath of the Wild Link you get an efficient edge guarding tool. So it looks like Toon Link is going to be able to live that. Really good edge guard from Shulk there, but it wasn't enough to kill. Almost killed him on the other ledge time. Dash attack taking another stock from Toon Link. Needs to be playing a lot more defensively because Shulk's dash attack is not safe on Shulk. So he's going to land that up air. And a down smash as well. Down smash has a massive amount of range. It's like pretty much all of Shulk's moves. Thought he was going to switch to smash art. I was going to say, what's he going to do, forward smash? But no, it looks like he's just trying to get Buster, it looks like, I guess, to get in some damage. You don't know, Buster increases damage output, Smash increases knockback, and they all have their own negative side effects as well. Yeah, switching over to Smash is going to make it where he takes more knockback, but he deals out more knockback. Jump makes him slower, but he gets to jump higher. Speed makes it where he jumps slower, so he can perform short hop aerials a lot lower to the ground, with the advantage of being able to move faster. And then shield makes it where he like dies at 200% to Warlock Punch, so it's pretty powerful actually. It's kind of underused as well, but it does lower his damage output significantly. Yeah, it looks like both of these characters are just gonna try to go for a grab or something. Looks like Shulk's gonna go for a down smash though, and it is gonna be enough to take Toon Link stock. Oh yeah, Shulk is moving on. Am I getting a frame rate? No, it just looked like I was getting a frame rate drop there. That's kind of weird. On my preview it looks fine, but on my phone preview it does not look fine. But yeah, we have Bowser versus Roy here at Ends, or not at Ends Castle, I always call it Ends Castle in my head, but it's Unova Pokemon League. Ends Castle is the music that's playing in the background though. Yeah, now the frame rate looks fine, so I guess it's just that one part. But on Streamlabs it doesn't say that I have any frame rate drops, and Bowser's gonna take Roy's stock really early there. I didn't see what move it was, but I know Roy was at 40% when I looked at my screen to see if I had seen any frame rate drops. But as soon as I said something about it, then Roy kind of just died. And Bowser up going for forward air, really good for spacing in the air, and then just catching jumps, catching dashes, setting up for edge guards, edge guarding. It's got a lot of uses because of its high knockback damage and speed, but it has very little range because of all of its advantages, and it's not that safe sometimes, but especially against a character like Roy, who can just 0 to death you off of neutral air. But he seems to be doing pretty fine. Bowser, I mean, so looks like Roy's going to get back to stage after taking Bowser's first stock, landing a side special, getting sweet spot on all hits. But Bowser parries into down smash, not a bad option. Sure, and it was enough to kill Roy. Tries to go for up tilt forward air, but he should have done up tilt, back air, or forward air, depending on how Roy DI'd. But up tilt does true combo into itself once after landing an up tilt at around 20%. Yeah, it looks like down smash with the sweet spot's not going to be enough to kill Bowser because of how incredibly heavy of a character he is. Thought we were going to see a footstool from Bowser, but instead we just see him get back to stage normally. Was able to take that up special from Roy, using fire of his own to get in some damage there, and a forward air. Lands another Whirling Fortress to get back to stage. forward air is going to be enough to take Roy's stock. I'm hoping the game is starting to become a bit faster now that we're on this side of bracket. Although next game is going to be, actually it's going to be Greninja versus Pikachu, so that one should be pretty quick. Unless Pikachu plays lame, which could happen. But Greninja is a pretty fast character, and Pikachu can't be fast, but... Oh, by the way, that description was a spoiler, so don't read it if you haven't played Ocarina of Time. Like, I already know the spoiler because of Melee, but... Yeah, it looks like Greninja's gonna take the percent lead here at the beginning. Pikachu is starting to play a bit lame, just going for neutral special and to whatever, but the neutral special has a bit too much inline form actually, so he's just not really even doing anything. He's just kind of spamming neutral special, hoping for the best. Though Greninja called out his up special with that back air. Going for down smash to get Pikachu off, but 4% difference here. And Pikachu actually takes the lead with that forward air. They trade for a hit, but Pikachu's still ahead. Lands a down air, actually. Drag down an air, tries to land another down air. Lands a back air, although it's not going to be enough to kill Greninja because it's just a back air, it's not the strong of a move. But it can kill off stage, you want to be able to kill on stage. Looks like up air is going to be enough to take Greninja's stock, though. As it did launch Greninja forward instead of upward. And then Greninja actually tried to gimp Pikachu there with the Water Shuriken, but it didn't work. But he did gimp Pikachu and Foot Soul Pikachu with up special. So Greninja's still in this. Can tech the down air. I mean, electric types are super effective to water in this scenario, so Greninja does have type disadvantage, although that doesn't really matter in this game. The thing is, Greninja's also at least level like 36, so it should be a little bit higher of a level than Pikachu, who has a chance of being level 1 actually, depending on what game you play. Like a level 1 to level 2 Pokemon versus level 36 Pokemon, I forgot my minimum here. But Greninja does take another stock from Pikachu at 130.5% now. It's not looking that great for him, but Pikachu's at 29.3. Tries to land up air, doesn't connect. Pikachu landing a back throw after a few pummels. No. Another back throw, neither one killing. Greninja mixing up his recovery, landing with fair and then up specialing, although Pikachu is still going to be able to forward air back to off stage. That time killing him. Pikachu reads the Shadow Sneak from Greninja. Tries to punish the neutral get up, but fails. Another Shadow Sneak from Greninja, gonna put him on the other side of the stage. Pikachu dash dances after missing it again. I mean, not missing it again, but missing the dash dance, or not dash dance, but Shadow Sneak. By the way, best fighting game music of all time, playing in the background. If you can even hear it. You got side special coming out from Greninja Shadow Sneak, gonna be able to knock Pikachu to 81.5. So Pikachu's going for an edge guard. It's not gonna be enough to kill though. Could have done up throw down special, but goes for side special. I think that was instead. Greninja going to Shadow Sneak all the way to the ledge to be able to get an edge guard, although fails, and then tries to Shadow Sneak back to middle stage and also fails. Or center stage. Back air from Pikachu. Not going to be enough to kill. We could actually go to time on this game with Solar playing, but grab neutral special, pretty much anything could kill here on this platform, except for neutral air from Greninja, obviously. Forward throw from Pikachu, not going to be enough to kill either, but slide special would be enough to kill Greninja, and it looks like it's going to be up air that does. Pikachu is moving on to round 2. I believe against, against Bowser. Yeah, now we have Joker versus Lucario. This could be the last match, depending on how much time we have. Although I'm hoping that I have enough time for the next one as well, and then being able to, or having to take a break, not being able to take a break, but I kind of have to go after this round 1, and then I should be back and being able to finish the rest of these. So, yeah, I actually am gonna have to end it on this one, most likely, so. But yeah, Joker just going for Gun. Don't really know why, Gun's not that great of a move. But a lot of the Jokers on the CPUs are actually using it a lot, which is kind of strange. Like, the down gun is actually really good because you can, like, confirm it into nairs and you can do loops with it. Like, you can do footstool to gun and it have enough, like, frame data to be where, they can't actually escape it, so it's just an infinite with, footstool and down gun, but, or like down neutral special, I guess. I don't really know what it's called. Side special from Joker, gonna start getting some damage over time. Goes for counter. Up special, gonna get him backstage, but is intercepted by Lucario's Nair. Lucario is at full aura. Joker loses his persona there. Up special from Joker, not gonna be enough to kill. Or side special. Forward tilt, still not killing. Lucario for sure has maximum aura now, so pretty much anything could kill Joker. Although if Joker just reflects it, or not reflects, but rebel cards it, then he's good. Lucario was going for the movement with neutral B there, although didn't really get it to work out that well. Goes for a downer to intercept Lucario's jump. And up smash from Lucario, not going to be enough to kill. I mean, it is going to be enough to kill Joker's. There. Sorry. Forward smash coming out from Lucario to do a bit of damage. Joker still has a lead by 4% now after that side special, but dash attack gives Lucario the lead. Dash attack and a double up smash actually. Joker could have just been trying to get his persona active. So with Arcene here, then we could see a comeback from Joker here. Lands forward air. Though gets intercepted by neutral special. Don't know what that interaction was, but looks like down smash from Lucario is going to be enough to kill Joker. Second stock. It's not doing that great, actually. Will he be the second streak to die in this tournament? I guess we'll have to see. Now, landing forward smash there. He's got a while before he can kill Lucario, especially against Joker without Arsene. Landing down tilt to down smash. Gets a Rebel's card active into a forward smash, and it's going to be enough skill. So, we can still see Joker come back from this. He's still got Arsene, so. And then Lucario still can get Aura, but Joker's going to start this match with Arsene, or at least his stock, so. Lucario's going to have to play pretty defensively, but maintaining an aggressive playstyle kind of, so he can get rid of Arsene faster, but like if you play aggressive, then the bar down there, which like the Rebellion gauge I guess is what it's called, will go down faster, but if you play defensively it'll still go down, but you'll be safer from Arsene, because if you mess with Arsene then you probably die, unless you're at a low percent like Lucario was whenever he started. But yeah, Lucario almost at maximum aura. Down smash is still going to be enough to kill, actually. Joker was at a very low percent for down smash heal. From like where it was as well, like, he was at 69% when he died. I'm kind of just impressed more. Or I'm actually more confused actually, but yeah, that is going to be it for this stream though. I'll be back probably in like an hour or so, but I will have to end this stream here on a cliffhanger, I guess. So we are going to see the rest of the bracket whenever I get back, but for now we'll have to end this stream here, so I guess I hope to see everyone in the next one.